Hello once again, guys. Friday has become Monday. Alina didn't want to start, so I'm starting again. Also, that light shade, I've had comments saying nobody likes it, so we're just gonna do this from now on. So the topic we chose for this week is socialisation and the effects of media. Now, I'm actually doing sociology at my college, so hopefully this should be kind of easy, but to be fair, it's sort of not, because it's weird. To start with, I would say society is very heavily influenced by media. For example, the idea of the recession, we only know we're in one because we were told it by the television, by the papers, by the radio, all forms of media. They say we're in this recession and we have nothing to disprove that, so we go along with it. Also, as we are in a capitalist society, we strive to make money. That's how capitalism works. Everything is put towards in the society to make money. And the way people make money is through different things, like oil, for example, but also one of the biggest franchises that makes loads of money non-stop is the media industry. The amount of money that comes from television advertising, the amount of money that comes from advertisements in newspapers, on the radio, on the internet. Well, the internet is quite a recent thing, but still the impact it has had on the media landscape is incredible. I mean, who would have thought how many, 50, 60 years ago, we would have a place we can go to where we can meet new people. We can get almost anything in existence. We can watch a video for a film that happened in the 1940s straight away like that on YouTube. We can see series that are no longer run on things like Love Film, Netflix. On Amazon you can get pretty much anything you need. All this, and it's free because it's run by advertising. For example, you know when you go on YouTube and you see that there's that little thing just by the side of the video? There's probably one down there somewhere. I'm probably pointing to the wrong side. It's over there, isn't it? Yeah, it's over there. There's be that little thing. If you Google something, Google memorises that and puts it there as an advert. That's media. That's how YouTube's free. And for example, partnering, monetization of videos, that's all advertising. By saying yes, I sign up, for every view you get part of the advertising revenue that goes towards keeping YouTube, keeping it free. You get some of that. But the way it has influenced society, I think, is where before you would have to go to a library or, I don't know, ask people. You can just go into Google, type in what you want, and you'll get it. You'll get a wealth of information. For example, Wikipedia. With it now, society has changed so much because everything we need is right there at your fingertips. And that's just because of media. From television, you can watch something to take your time. For radio, you can have it anywhere. You can have it in cars, you can have it in workplace, you can have it in school, you can have it in your house, you can have it in your bedroom. It's just the way media has infiltrated society and worked outwards is just, it's incredible. The way it's just developed, definitely within the 21st century, it has just come on in leaps and bounds. What with, like I was saying, the invention of the internet and computers that are now faster, better. They can take more information and you can get more things. That actually sounds really, really simplified. It's a lot more complicated than that, but for the purposes of this, that's how I'm going to work it. It makes me, society runs off it, and media runs off society. If there was no society, media would make no money because there would be no people to watch it. But without media, society wouldn't function because we wouldn't know what was happening. So to be honest, they're both linked so much. If you take one away, the other one simply can't function. That's what it's come to mean now. But to be honest, I'm not really sure where I'm going with this. I am rambling slightly, but I'm really glad we're getting onto a topic that's so, it's every day and it's mainstream constantly. We find out about this topic through the internet, through media, through television. That, for me, is the role that media has actually played on society. Instead of just working with it, it's actually developing it, it's infiltrating it and turning it into something different. Humanity keeps moving on, humanity keeps changing, society keeps changing, and it changes because we invent different things, such as the internet, such as computers, such as television. They all happened because there was a need, and now the need is part of what makes the way we live the way we live. I mean, imagine for a second if the internet was never invented. It's really hard. There'd be no YouTube, there'd be no Wikipedia, there'd be no Google, no Netflix, no IMDb, no Amazon. You would physically have to go and find these things instead of sitting there and typing a few words on a keyboard. You would have to go to a library, you would have to go to a shop. You would have to go to a cinema and ask people. There's another thing, cinema. That is a huge form of media. There is so much money in cinema, and from that money the economy runs, which again comes back to capitalism. Cinema makes actors famous. Actors make lots of money. Actors buy many things. Many things gives more money into the economy. The economy, capitalism. So instead of it being about society and media, you could argue it's just about money. Money makes the world go round. I know it's an old phrase, it's a bit cliche, but it's so true. Without money, we would have nothing. Without money, there'd be no media. Without media, there'd be no society. So there we are, guys. I know that might have seemed a bit rambling, and I've probably repeated myself quite a few times, but I hope we can do this more often. I would like your opinions on this week. For this week, we're all going to do videos on our own views of society and how the effects of media influence it. I would really love your opinions on this, because I'd like to start some sort of debate going. Make video responses, leave comments on the channel, tweet us, whatever. It'd be great to hear from you, and I think we'll be back to normal next week. So, goodbye from me, and I will see you next week on Friday, again, hopefully. Bye, guys.